Hey everyone, it's Bowler Guy. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are analyzing Psemtube's most recent personal best, which stands at 13 minutes and 37 seconds. This will be the third fastest run in the category, which is of course 1.18 plus random seed glitchless. This is, as mentioned, still awaiting retime, but will be the third fastest run in the category. Now you might be wondering, who is Psemtube? Their former personal best was 23 minutes and 19 seconds, and he was able to improve it by almost 10 whole minutes, all the way down to 13 minutes and 37 seconds, along with the third fastest time in the category, and very, very close to the world record. So, Psemtube is a player that has a lot of experience with Java, and then switched over to Bedrock, although I've still been playing Java a little bit. But has been playing Bedrock consistently now for around 5 months. He has competed in draft and weekly seed tournaments, and the original video of this run will be in the description. So, with all of this Java experience and of course this Bedrock experience on top of it, it's given him a very, very good platform to get a run like this on. You're already seeing right now that the decision-making skills and mechanics are incredibly fast, and you're going to see that the inventory management skills as well are heavily impacted by experience. So, pretty normal things are happening here. He's just running down, grabbing some basic tools. He's made a wooden shovel and 2 stone swords. And the wooden shovel will, of course, be for the snow right here, and grabbing a whole bunch of crit bugs, which will be useful in the end. Now, you might be wondering, Bowler, how do you destroy snow instantly? Like, he only has a wooden shovel and he was able to just effortlessly destroy snow. Well, instead of left-clicking on the snow, you actually right-click on it and it destroys it instantly and drops a snowball. I don't know how that works or why that works, but it works. That's what we need to know. I'm not a magician. I just study things, that's all. So, he's made it to the village here, which is, of course, at those very good coordinates that he will use to dig down for Stronghold. He crafts his bread and is going to run around and grab everything that he needs from the village. The spawn wasn't outstanding. There was just this village. That's all. There was no blacksmith in the village. And just by the fact that it was fairly linear, there is not, anything crazy here. And that's what I've always wanted to emphasize in these analyses, is that you do not get to choose a seed. You just have to know how to play seeds. That's all. Don't get all tied up on it, right? Because you can reset for the best seed in the world, and if you roll the best seed in the world and you don't know how to play it, well, you're not going to get a good time. Believe me, I know. My first couple runs that were very good seeds, and I did not know how to play them. Now, luckily, if I rolled those seeds today, I would, do much better on them. But we're not here to analyze my former runs. We're here to analyze Psemtube's most recent PB. So, he's gathered everything that he needs to, and he's going to be digging down here just a few seconds before 3 minutes and 30 seconds into the run. And of course, if you look at the position, the X and Z coordinates are perfect for Stronghold. 375, 750, pretty much. And that is absolutely phenomenal coords to be digging down at for Stronghold. And this is good pace, of course. I mean, it's not like 1 minute and 5 second dig down or anything crazy like that. But RSG, this is reasonable. This is what you should be aiming for. But if you're off this by a couple minutes, who cares? It'll still be a very good run. So 13:37 does also beat my personal best by 3 minutes, which is pretty funny. But he's made it here into the Stronghold and has quickly found a few chests. And there's the other chest, and it has, again, a whole bunch of armor in it, and this iron pickaxe, and as well as 1 piece of iron, or no, yeah, 1 piece of iron. But notice that when he hit the Stronghold, he did not hit the starter staircase. So navigating the Stronghold is going to be very tough without knowing where the starter staircase is, because you don't know how deep you are in the Stronghold. And if you don't know how deep you are in the Stronghold, it's very tricky to find the portal room, because you always want to be counting rooms and maintaining your proximity to the origin of the Stronghold. And it's very hard to do that if you don't know where you are. It's like being lost in a maze, which honestly is how the Stronghold feels most of the time. So he's going to run, after finding where the starter staircase is, he's going to run down mid here, which is the best way to run. And he finds a second pearl here, and just a few pearls can shave off like tens of seconds from a run, I'd say. So just having these 2 pearls, finding them randomly in the Stronghold, very great idea. And he's just going to run around and navigate the Stronghold. Pretty standard stuff so far. But again, just the efficiency and the decision making is very quick. And notice right here, very shortly, he has found the portal room at exactly 6 minutes into the run, and is going to make the portal. He did spot that it is a 1-eye, so he will only need 11 blaze powder, 6 blaze rods, and then you craft them and you can throw one out, and 11 eyes of ender. So he only needs to grab 9 ender pearls to complete the portal. Now, you should, and he will, grab more than that. So now he's in the Nether, and he's going to write down his coordinates, because it is a terrible way to lose a run if you don't write down your coordinates and you just don't know where the portal is. Notice he quickly throws out all the items from his inventory. Again, just the inventory management is crazy. And there's a ghast here, but he quickly spots a warped forest off to the left here. Notice it's very flat. There's not a whole lot of low-hanging trees, so this looks to be a good warped right off the bat. But of course, we have to run a little bit further into the warped. Now, there is this dead zone that exists in the Nether on X, on both the X and the Z coordinate, between -1 and -63. Now, of course, he knows this. He's going to run into negative Z, but he's setting up his warped spot here, and you all might be wondering what my position on this is. Was this a good play? Was it not a good play? Because I was formerly against playing warped first, but I've come full circle on that. I think, especially in this instance, it was a great play. Having just a few ender pearls for the fortress, a few extra ones, is really nice to have. It improves mobility so much, and like just having 1 ender pearl that maybe took you 5 seconds to grind for in a warped forest could save you minutes in a fortress. So I've begun to come full circle on that, and especially if it's like this, where there is a very, very nice warped forest right in front of you, it's a great play. Now, are there still circumstances where you shouldn't do it? Yeah, probably. But in this instance, I think it's absolutely great. And if you ever get the best warp terrain standing right in front of you, you should definitely play it. So notice the time here. We're about 9 minutes in, and he's just farming ender pearls. We, of course, already know where the Stronghold is, know how many eyes we have. But this is pace that we've heard of before, right? 9 minutes, it'll probably be like 9 minutes, 30 seconds, almost 10 minutes until he's done with the ender pearls. Right, he already has 9 right here. But this is not insane pace. This is very good pace, especially if he knew where the fortress is at, but not unheard of. Not unheard of, definitely not. So he crafts another stone sword here because the one he has is about to break. And despite the fact he knows he has another one, he knows he's probably going to use it in the fortress. So he looks around here, picks up all of his ender pearls. He now has 12, and he's going to be out of the warped here at 9 minutes and 30 seconds. And now he's officially in that positive negative quadrant, and he's going to continue looking for the fortress this way. He sees a lot of open air this way, so he's going to run here. And with this turn to the right, he spots it, the fortress. Less than 10 minutes into the run, he already has all of his ender pearls, and he just needs his blaze rods. Now right here, he crafts a shield. I'm very funny. Like, I'm always like, oh, yeah, I don't need a shield. But with 1 iron, what else are you going to do? Make an iron shovel? It makes no sense, right? So crafting a shield, definitely the right play, especially, it helps you out a whole lot. And I always say blocks are your friend. Well, shields are your friend too. You have to use everything at your disposal. So we're in the fortress, a little bit over 10 minutes, and this first blaze drops. The second one kind of doesn't. Now he sees a spawner, so he's just going to roll up at it and just destroy all these blazes. I really stand no chance here. And notices he already has 5 blaze rods. So, oh wait, no, I guess I lied, and all the blazes dropped prior to this. Maybe one didn't, I don't know. So, it's a bit of a hairy situation here because there is an open fortress, and there's all of these blazes around him. So he has to play defense a little bit, but he has so much armor and is very, very able just to run through this fortress efficiently. And all of a sudden, this pace went from being, wow, this is really good sub 20 pace, to, okay, this is definitely sub 15 pace now, because that is just how fast the fortress was. And now he has to make it all the way back to his portal, which admittedly is a bit far. But again, these seeds, I want to really note this again. You don't get to choose a seed. The seed chooses you. Okay, so if you get a seed you can't play, it's like when you get a nice car and you don't know how to drive it. What good is it? So again, these there are going to be some natural boundaries in seeds. There always will be, right? There will be some natural positives, natural negatives. That's all. And it's like that with every seed. So, with this seed, I would say the largest downside of it was just running all the way over here to and from the fortress. But still, though, he was able to make do with that and just move on. And now he sees the portal and about to get back in the overworld in less than 13 minutes. And this is now gone from very good pace to, oh my, this is crazy pace. Now he's going to fill in the eyes, get his inventory a little bit ready, and no regrets, jumps through into the end and pearls to the main end island. And notice, the camera's not shaking or anything, so he clearly has a great way of preserving his nerves or controlling them. So he's just going to tower up here, drop some lava, and finish off the awesome run that we just witnessed. He has to organize the inventory a little bit, but an amazing jump cycle and top 3 from a probably not well-known runner to most of you, but world record next. Let's go. Well, all right. Congratulations again, Psemtube, and I'll see you all in the next video.